Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi Podcast. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. Notary Educators, LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Tune in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast and subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi's YouTube channel also for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
What's going on, people? How's my notary fam doing? I'm here just answering a few questions for you. I had a moment while I am sitting here at this appointment. I have a little selfie stick. Trying to make it work. Well, let me say hey to those who will join us on the podcast and who will also watch the replay. How are you all doing? I've been getting a few questions about the mentorship program. Let me take that off. Hold on one second. Because I am actually still working. So I've been getting some questions. Hey, Tamla, what's going on? How are you enjoying mentorship? I know you had some hesitations because you are not in the state of Georgia. How is that working for you? We're going to meet on Friday to have like an open meet and greet. So I was going to ask you then too, but since you popped up today. I love it. Hey, Lisa. Hello, all. Yes. So, because Tamla was concerned that my mentorship program would be different for her because she's in Virginia. However, as she's learning and everyone else, as you participate, you'll see that the classes are for everyone. It's not state specific, but nor are your documents. Your documents are going to come from all over the world, literally. So if you know how to be a great notary, you know how to be a great notary. I'm hopping in today just to take some of your questions and to go over the mentorship program. Again, what is it? How can you benefit? I'm so happy when my people join. Hey, Van. So anyway, let's talk about it really quick. So who am I? I'm Kimmi. I am a notary educator. I am in the state of Georgia. I am big on helping people to learn how to properly notarize their documents. I know for a fact, if you don't know how to notarize, if you don't know how to do that part of the business, you will have no business. So I also believe in marketing. I have a whole marketing course, so I'm big on marketing also. But again, I believe in the foundation. I want you to have confidence, not being afraid of documents, not being fearful of appointments. That's where I excel. Hey, Eliana. So I know for a fact, if you work the program works. Okay, and what does the program consist of? The program consists of you learning at your own pace, access to all of the trainings plus the replays. As you're learning and you're building, you come to weekly live sessions. If you have something that hasn't already been addressed in the course or you need clarification, then we'll gladly help you with our chat, which is open like 9 a.m. till 11 at night, okay? Typically it's till 11 at night. Hey, Natanya, how are you? Welcome. So the mentorship is the number one mentorship. I'm going to say that because I know people are winning. People are doing a thing. They are learning how to price their services. If you don't know how to price your services, you also have no business. They know what screening questions to ask when they have an appointment. So all of these things are what we teach you in order to learn and grow your business. You have to learn what you're doing first, okay? A lot of people get their commission, and it's not no fault of your own. You get your commission, your state says, hey, you're a notary now, go do you. But you don't know what that even looks like. What does that mean, go be a notary? You know, what is a notary? So that's why I always tell people to start out with my book. And the book is Start Your Notary Business. It's not that complicated. There's one for every state. You can get it at notaryeducatorsllc.com. Every state, okay? Natanya says, that's my problem, trying to price and learn. Yeah, so you got to take your time, Natanya. So this is what we do. We have the Notarize Like a Pro that teaches you how to properly notarize. What is an acknowledgement? What is a jurat? How to administer an oath? Then for a little bit more training, we have the estate trust planning course that teaches you how to do estate packaging, right? What's included in an estate package? You have the will, power of attorney, you have a trust, you have a codicil, you have all these different documents. So we go over that in the estate/trust. So each thing we have, if they're listed in order, that you should watch them to help you build your business and to get that confidence level. So like I said, our group is doing amazing. I'm so proud of them, and I know who's working the plan, because the plan is working for them. Okay, there's no other way to say it. Eliana says learning. Oh, hold on one second, I skipped a couple. Naomi, that is so cute. Wood says hello. Natanya says she's in Texas. We have people in Texas in the group, Natanya. All states are invited to the group. It's not state specific. That's another question that I get all the time. Because your documents are not going to originate just in the state of Texas. You are going to see documents from Georgia. You are going to see documents from California. Why? Because people are moving and shaking all day long. People are moving state to state. They're running from hurricanes, running from disasters. They just sick of their husband. They want to relocate, sick of family. It could be anything, new job. So your documents are going to come from all over, okay? People are moving out the country more. People are coming into the country more. It's all kind of documents. When you start doing apostilles, right? And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's a special authentication that's needed on documents before they can leave the United States. So you need to know how to process those. And those documents are not originating from your state. Or sometimes they may be, sometimes they're not. Right? So you just need to know the process. And I find a lot of people, once they get the confidence built, once you have knowledge, when they say knowledge equal power, knowledge is power, and all of those kind of sayings, it's true. You're empowered. You know what to do. Your confidence will grow. No one can just tell me anything about being a notary, because I kind of know, not everything, but I learn stuff every day, right? And I just learned about this little doohickey. It is so cute from one of, and I knew about it, but I didn't know anyone actually using it. So it's a Google review card, and I have it at the notary, under the notary supply list at NotaryEducatorsLLC.com. It's like the second picture there. That little thing is so handy. So instead of, when you're asking your clients for a review, instead of having to send them a link, you get it right there on the spot. Pull out that card. It's connected to your Google account. It's only $8, I think it is. That thing right there. Yes, I love it. So shout out to Kent, who told us about that in mentorship. So I'm learning in mentorship too. People got different tips and tricks, and that's how each one teach one. Each one teach one. So I'm the teacher, but I'm still learning from the students, okay? I'm still learning from the students. So check that little thing out. It's a Google review card, and it's under the supply list, again, at Notary Educators. And I got the purple one. It's so cute. I didn't have it in this up here with me, but it's really cute, y'all. Y'all should check it out, and it's gonna change your business. So I see we have a lot of people here. What questions can I answer for you? So so back to the mentorship though. So the way it works, again, is you watch the courses, you self-teach. Basically, I'm teaching you. It's like you and I sitting in a room with a private lesson, really. Everything is $47 a month. It's all inclusive. One payment per month includes all of your courses, all of your training. In addition to that, you also have weekly workshops. The weekly workshops is teaching you about something. So this week we talked about safety, notary safety. And if you missed any of the replays, the benefit you have for the same $47, you can go back and watch all the replays from last July. So we've had some really good conversations, because even within the courses, I can't give you everything, but that's why we do deep dives, I like to call it, into topics. So Friday night, we're having a general welcome meet and greet. So you're all invited to that. You have to be a member, because I want the members to kind of get to know each other. They're doing a fabulous job of that already. They're serving as witnesses for each other. I give work to people in the group. People in the group give work to me. So we're actually a really cohesive group, and it's going to stay like that. For those who the group isn't for, we've lost a couple people, but sometimes we got to do a deep dive into ourselves, like our motives. What are we looking for? What is the expectation? I'm very clear here on how the program works, what the expectation that I have for you. I try to set the expectation for you for me, and that way we can really work together. The expectation is not that I am available 24/7. I'm just not. I'm working. So we call when we have to, but the chat is maintained by myself, our other two trainers, Alexis and Jeffrey. So someone is always available to assist you. You know, if we feel we have to call you, we have no problem calling. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get this stand together. Yeah, we have no problem calling you if we have to, but it's not like we're sitting there running an 800 number. We can't, because we all actually work. So the program has been working again. So I'm highly encourage you to check it out. What other questions do you all have for me? Sorry, my throat is kind of dry. I have my Stanley today. I don't carry this every day. This thing is heavy. But when I know I have to be gone, I have appointment after appointment after appointment, that I have my Stanley with me, because you got to stay hydrated out here. Got to stay hydrated. I love that Stanley. They got us carrying around thermos. Can you imagine? Who would have ever thought the day would come? All right, here we go. Lisa saying yes. Tamla says, did I miss anything? Let me make sure. Tamla says, I thought I saw a comment earlier. Okay, maybe not. Tamla says, I think that if you go into it with a service attitude, the money will come. Yes, and that is all we are doing. We are public servants. Now, I don't say public servants with the idea that we do stuff for free, okay? Because you got people out there that are of the mindset, well, you're a public servant and you should be notarizing for free. They never intended for it to be a business. They are crazy. I shouldn't call people crazy, but they are crazy. I'm rendering a service. I'm driving to you, be it to notarize your document, or I'm driving to you to do your apostille. It's a service, no more than picking up your food from McDonald's. I have to cough. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what's something. I know it probably got my allergies going. Y'all know every time I ate something, we stopped for a little snack, and I did this trail mix. And I'm thinking there's something in here. Maybe the pineapple. It could be the coconut oil. It could be anything. Because your girl got a lot of allergies. So it could really be anything. I'm telling you. So anyway, let's see what we got going on. Tamla says, I think, oh yeah, service. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So I'm big on customer service. You know this, and you are correct. Once you know your business first. You have to know your business. There's no workaround for that. But after you know your business, the next top thing I'm going to say is customer service. You have to treat your people right. From the moment you answer the phone, hello, thank you for calling None Better Notary. You know, they need to know, hey, she wants my business. If you just picking up the phone, yeah, hey, how can I help you? What's up? You know. And you may say, do people really pick up the phone like that? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I call people all the time, and they are unprofessional. They have an active notary business, and they are not professional. Now, is it everybody? No. The majority that I call, honestly, they try to sound professional. But you do get a couple people, hello? Oh, I wasn't expecting it to be you. I wasn't expecting it to be a client. Don't you answer the phone. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Stay, and that's an overused expression, but it is the truest thing ever. Okay, every time you answer my phone, I'm like, hello, this is Kimmy. And even if I don't say my full hello, None Better Notary, which sometimes I'm like, who is this? It might be, I think it's spam, so I might be like, hi, this is Kimberly. But even that will have the spam people hang up. The spam people will hang up. So, yeah, we just pull up at this appointment. I can talk for a few more minutes. So what else is going on with you guys out there? Lisa's killing it with all her signings. Her and, I want to call y'all Batman and Robin, her and Donna in the group. And see, without the group, Lisa, you could attest to this maybe really quick. Without the group, would you have that camaraderie, people that have the same interests as you? Because that makes a difference too in how you succeed. I know people are definitely motivated by watching what with Lisa and Andrea and Donna and the two Donnas. We got two Donnas. They're definitely motivated by what's going on in the group. I mean, we got people doing apostilles now, and I'm just excited. I really am. When you are truly ready, think about this program. When you are truly ready, don't come because you just want to, you ready to play around. When you join our program, be ready to be about it. Be ready. Be ready. Again, when you're ready, what do they say? When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When you're truly ready, we're here. We don't plan on going nowhere. We've been here, we're going to be here, and we got you. You have to be ready. I had a phone call earlier with someone, and I'm like, can you tell me what the question is? Because I don't have a lot of time to kind of deep dive and keep kind of, at this point, there's no more, I won't say playing around, but you've been watching me for 2 or 3 years now. You know me. Okay, what you see is what you get. You know what I teach. You know how I teach. So I've written the descriptions on the website pretty clearly. So it's not a lot of things that we need to be talking about. We're past talking. We're past what. Do you really think I can get work as general notary? Yes, you can. But you got to put the work in. Do you really think I could be a loan signing agent in my state? Yes, you can. Okay. So I don't have time to call you and to motivate you in that way. I just don't. So I like to be very clear. I give you everything you need to succeed, and I got your back. Lisa and everybody in Notary Business Mentorship can tell you we are there, okay? But we have to push back, and we have to get you to start learning how to think. Critical thinking skills. And I hate when people say that. I hate it, but it's so true. I've had people tell me that, hey, use some critical thinking skills. And I hate when people say that. But I know that it's the truth, and I know what they're talking about, okay? Lisa says, I have another Stanley. I have my Stanley also on my way to another assignment. Get it, Lisa? Yeah, girl, that Stanley keeps up cold all day. So I just filled up. I got some ice water from McDonald's, and then I put the ice in my Stanley, and I always keep extra water bottles. That's some tips for you guys too, because you want to stay, like I said earlier, hydrated. You don't want to be out there fainting at the table, or too tired, or lack of energy, because people can feel all of that. So I always try to make sure, even if I have to eat some raisins or something to keep my sugar, keep me kind of motivated, give me a little buzz, a natural buzz, okay? Let's see. They are shouting out to Lisa. Kyla says, I recently started listening to your podcast from the beginning. I love it and listening every day along the way to go till I'm caught up, LL. Thank you, Kyla. We appreciate it. Yeah, the podcast is amazing. We also have the blog now. Yep, 2025. The blog is up and running. It's doing amazing. I'm so excited. So as I grow in my business, I'm helping you to grow in your businesses. Tamla says, you have to be able to critically think and research. Yes, you do. And that's what a lot of people don't want to do, Tamla. That is facts. That is facts. So to Tamla's point, that's why sometimes people get mad at me in mentorship. Well, I signed up for mentorship. You should answer every single question I have. I don't mind answering your questions. I answer every single question. But sometimes your question dictates that I ask you a question. Okay? And I got in a trick bag the other day because somebody asked me a question, and I didn't answer it the way I normally did. Oh, my goodness. That made me so mad, and that turned into a 10-minute conversation. Note to self. Note to self. Stick with the plan. Even for me, I know the plan works. Is it easier for me to tell somebody, girl, yeah, you can do such and such, but I don't do that. I teach you. Teaching is different than telling somebody. Teaching is different. Lisa says, no, the group has helped me so much. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. I really do. So that's what we're here for. We're here to help you. But Lisa also is a go-getter. She's doing her thing. Tamala's looking at the courses. So Tamala started, I think, last week. I think you started last week. So, but you see, Tamala, why you need to know the business and not just for your state. You need to know your state handbook. I never tell you that. You don't need to. I think in my second slide is get your handbook. Do you all have your handbook that's on here right now? Most of you probably do, because you might be from mentorship. But if not, do you have your notary handbook? You have to have your handbook. You have to know what you're talking about. Okay? You have to. You have to know what it says you can do in your state. Now, aside from that, you need to know how to notarize these documents. You need to know how to be a great notary. Okay? So I have time for a few more questions. Do we have any more questions that you all have? Today, again, I was just kind of hopping on, talking about the mentorship program a little bit. You can cancel at any time. It is a monthly membership, $47. You don't have to pay for the year. It's not annual. You don't have to tell me you're leaving when you get ready to. I have a few people that say, I have to cancel. It's okay. I'll see that you cancel. Just cancel. Just like you would any other subscription. Go out there, fill out the paperwork, and cancel. I'm not paperwork, but just unsubscribe. That's all you have to do. It's very simple. Go under the little face, click account settings, payment, whatever, and unsubscribe. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to be mad at you because you left the program. And what I find anyway is people leave and they come back. So you leave for a month or two, you come back, we'll be here, God willing, you know. So we're not upset with you because you have to leave the program. But we want to make it accessible and affordable for everyone. So you can cancel at any time. It's monthly. It's not annually. Because like I said, I get that question a lot. You have access to all of the replays. All of the courses are included, even apostille and wedding officiant. There's no one else offering that. No one else is offering. And my apostille course and wedding officiant course is not just some bootleg course. It's a real apostille course. Look and see how much apostille courses cost. Look and see. Look and see. $300-$400. Okay? My apostille course is included in the monthly mentorship. It's included. So everything you need literally to do your business. I have a remote online notary course, ink fingerprinting. Those courses are running $200-$300. So when I tell you that everything you need in the course is priceless, it truly is a priceless course. So you may say, well, Kimmi, why do you do this? Why? Because I want everybody to have access. I really do want everybody to have access. In 2025, the beginning of this year, a month ago, I had a thing, it was called No More Excuses. That's it. Training is too expensive. Gone, because it's only $47 per month. I need mentorship, but I can't afford it. Gone. It's included in $47. I want apostille training and ink fingerprinting, but it's $2,000. Gone, because everything is $47 all inclusive. I've covered everything for you. So now it's kind of like you got to get off the pot, or you know what. Okay? If you're truly ready, now is the time. Now this is the mentorship for you. Okay? The name of the podcast is Notary Educators with Kimmi. Yep. Hey, Vicky. Notary Educators with Kimmi. And we got MSM, JRLG Live. Love this. Yes. So check out the mentorship program again. It covers everything you need, A to Z, to do a fully functional notary business. Now see, this is a tip for y'all. This is a tip for y'all. Jeffrey went out to do this appointment. So I'm sitting here. I don't like getting trapped in people's driveways. That's just a Detroit thing. I've been gone from Detroit a long time, but we always back in if you can, so you can get out quickly in case you have to. And someone's backed in behind us. And I just, like I said, I just don't like that. Hey, Jermaine, where you been at? It has been a minute. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? How's your business going? Are you still doing notary work? Yeah, I don't like people blocking me in. It's just, like I said, a Detroit thing. I like to be able to get out. And I think when I was little one time, it did happen. We were parked at a restaurant and some guys backed in behind us. Well, we were pulled in and they kind of were behind us and we couldn't get out. So I don't like not being able to leave a place. So that's kind of what just happened. So anyway, all that being said, working hard. Oh, great, my friend Jermaine been here a long time. It's so good to see you too, Jermaine. It's been a minute. Well, I'm gonna head out, guys, but again, I just wanted to hop on for a moment, talk a little bit about the mentorship program. Yes, it's going well, slow and steady. Yes, and that's who wins the race. That's who wins the race. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, my friends. To everyone, I will see you over in mentorship. Don't forget, we got a session coming up Friday, just open Q&A. It's not really a Q&A, it's more of a meet and greet on Friday night. Members only. I just want everybody to kind of come out and just kind of chit chat and talk about whatever they want to talk about. All right, well, until next time, guys. Jermaine, I will see you later, my friend. You guys all be safe out there, okay? On behalf of Notary Educators with Kimmi, I'm going to say bye. Have a good one.
Thanks for tuning in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast. We hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring as you build your notary business. Don't forget to explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training notary library for more resources to expand your skills and services. Stay connected with us on YouTube at Notary Educators with Kimmi for even more tips, tricks, and industry insights. Be sure to subscribe and share this podcast with others who want to succeed in the notary field. Until next time, keep growing and learning, and take your notary business to the next level. See you soon! Don't forget, for all things notary related, visit notaryeducatorsllc.com.